Hello and welcome to Algorithm. Please like and subscribe and share the video. So today I wanted us to do like a recon and maybe just try to find some of the bugs on Netflix. So to do that, just open up my browser, because I know Netflix has a program on, I think, HackerOne. So I'll just write Netflix bug bounty program. How to try Netflix. I don't think I've tried Netflix. There's a time I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. So we can go here to Netflix itself, but we won't do that. We just go to this one here. Don't worry, it's in Swahili, but you can just change it. And mostly that's just on Google, not even on the other sites. So we're going to wait for this one to load. Then we'll just look at all these. So here you can see that the secondary assets give you like 300 to 600 for medium, which is good. For high and critical are always the best options to go, but if you can find even just small ones, even let's say like primary targets give you 300 to 600, which is not bad. So the primary targets make up the netflix.com user experience. Always make sure you read all these things. Let's see, I'm trying to see if there's anything. Do not access customer or employee personal information. That's just a giveaway. You are not supposed to do that, but if you can find something that will lead you to that, you can report it as a bug. So let's see, stop testing and report the issue immediately if you gain access to any non-public application. Okay, that's good, because they don't want you to get and see things that you're not required to see. Just keep checking the primary targets. You can see here the critical, the maximum they can pay, and the minimum. Also, just keep on checking and checking. Look at the primary targets. These are the ones. And also, to see which ones are in scope, you'll just have to go here to scope after reading the guidelines, that is. Then here in scope, for example, for me, I only want, let's say I want the wildcards. So I'll just come down here and I'll find some wildcards, like for example these ones here. So I'll have to copy them, so I'll just copy this one and copy it. Then I'll come to my terminal here. So I'm going to create a folder for this, so I'll just move into my documents folder. Then for me, I like putting into a stash folder. This is where I put my bug bounty stuff. Just enter there. I'll just make a directory, call it Netflix, like that. Then I'll move into that Netflix, just clear. So now we are in Netflix. If I ls, you'll see that we have nothing in our folder, even if I open it. So I open dot, you'll see there's nothing in the folder. So now in here, I'm going to create a file. I'll call it, so I like using mousepad for some reason, because it's very simple. So I'll use mousepad, then I'll just call this URL, or let me call it wildcard .txt. This can be anything, can be wildcard.txt, .md, anything you want. I just like using txt. So I'll paste the wildcard in here and just remove that star. Come to the next one. add like all the ones that I wanted, all the wildcards, and you can see here all the wildcards are in scope. The good thing about wildcards is that you can do anything. You can, when you enumerate the subdomains here, you can try to find bugs on any of them, so that's a good thing. I'll just save this file with Ctrl S, then just close it. So if I go back here now, if I ls, I have my wildcard here, and if I open it, so if I cut the wildcard, you'll see I have all the wildcards in here. So let me just open another tab here. So in this tab, I'm going to cd into gripper. Now so I guess gripper is in my other folder, so I'll just cd into documents. For you to find gripper, I'm going to show you where you can find it. So documents, then I'll just do tools, then I'll do gripper. The one I want to use is gripper version 2, because this one it's still in the making. So everything I have is in the Ven folder. This is just some things I was doing recently. So what I'll do, I'll just I'll just do source, then venv bin not deactivate, activate, then just run it to put it in the virtual environment. Then with this one, if I cd even to my home folder, still have the virtual environment. Then I'll cd back into the documents, then the stash folder, then now the Netflix folder, like that. So if I ls, we have that. Then what I'll do, I'll take all these here. I haven't linked it yet, so just paste it here, write main, then slash here I'm going to write gripper, is it gripper modular? Yeah, gripper modular.py, like that. But I'm going to run it with the Python 3, so Python 3, then just go all the way to the end. So now if I do -h, you'll see it will bring up everything about gripper. So I've added a lot of flags, and a lot of functionality in them. So we're just going to see what they can do. So I'll just clear this. So I want to run something, then I'll leave it, then we go back and I'll show you where you can find gripper. Though this version that I'm using right here, it's still in development, so I haven't pushed it onto GitHub, but we're going to see. So I'll do here, first thing I always do is enumerate for subdomains, and since we have our wildcards, I'll just do the gripper again. Now instead of -h, I'll use -l for, let me just do -h first. So -h here, you'll see if I want to use a list of which our wildcards are in a list, I can use -l or I can use --list, and then the file name that you have your URLs on, and make sure all the URLs are on one line each, just like mine are. So if I cut again, so if I cut wildcards, you see everything is on one line. So I'll just clear. Then here what I'll do now, if I go back to this, now I'll use -l, then I'll write the name of that file, which is wildcard.txt. I'm using the Zish terminal, so that's why most of the things are just automatically being placed. Then I'll do -s for subdomain enumeration, then -o to save my outputs. Then the outputs, I'll save them into let's say subs.txt, and I want to do this one steps by step. So this one I'll put it at step 1. The wildcard here, This one will be step 0. Maybe I can change it before, so I'll just move the wildcards into 0 dot wildcard.txt. so now if I go back, I don't want to write everything here, so I'll just copy and paste this one. So I'll just do Ctrl+CV. Then in here, instead of this wildcard, just tab, then it will change to 0.wildcard.txt. then it will be saved into 1.subs.txt. then just run it. So that one will start the gripper subdomain enumeration, and while that is running, I'll go back to my browser. Then I'll just log into https github.com/algorithm pwd.site, like that. Not .site, sorry about that, it's algorithm pwd, just like that. So when you get to this one is my GitHub account, and you can just you can come here to repositories, then you'll find gripper here. When you see rootglyph is a CTF that I've been trying to make. It's still not that great yet, but it's somewhere. You can try it also, but gripper is the one that I would like you guys to try. It's a very, very powerful tool. If you see here, I've tried to like put a very, very in-depth explanation. As you can see here, everything that it does. But again, the newer version that I'm using, it's still better than this one. So I'll update it sooner or later when I finish. I'm still doing some development stuff. Also, I'd like you guys to visit algorithm pwd.site. This is my site that I have been doing. It just basically has things about me, and the most important tab here is this one here, the security command generator. So here, let's say you have a domain like apple.com. If you just click on generate, it will generate different commands for different tools. So like see here, this one is a mask, this one is subfinder, this one is asset finder, and so on and so forth. So you can just click here on copy, and it will copy. Then you can just paste it on your terminal, and then it will work. Also, if you want specifically for recon, you can just click here on recon, and this will be for recon. If you want for subdomains, these ones will be for the subdomains. I'm still going to add more. I haven't even added gripper in here, but I'm going to do it. If you want for DNS, you can search for the DNS, port scan, and so forth, just like that. So here, if I go back, you can see it has gotten a lot, and also, and if you can see here, just try to get the IP addresses of the specific so if I check here, it has tried to get the IP address of specific subdomains, but again, not all those subdomains will be working. We can just check if we have so we have wildcard here, and we have subs.txt. We can mousepad. Analala, utanyamaza kidogo, kuna kitu tunafanya. Utanyamaza kidogo, unaweza kuja ulale huko na mama. You can also mousepad the subs. So one, sorry about that. Don't save. So we can mousepad 1.subs.txt so that we view it as it is. So these are all the subdomains that we have found. You can see here, these are all the subdomains that have been found. And if you notice, the IP addresses have not been added here. And remember, these are all the subdomains for all the wildcards that were in the what's it called, wildcards that were in the wildcards.txt. Sorry, don't know why I was getting confused. So here we can search for like nmap. We just do all. So here you can search for nmap. Then here, maybe let's say I come here, let's say I like this one, I like the sound of this one. This one is called assets.netflix something something.com. let's take this one, just copy it, or Ctrl Shift C, then come paste it here and generate. So it will generate only for the nmap one. So if I copy it and just come to my terminal and just paste it here, so you see it has been pasted and it will be saved on nmap this, but let's say I don't want that. Let's say I want this one to be called 3.nmap dot, let's say, txt. Then just run it. So that one will start the subdomain enumeration for the IP address that has been found on this one. Though, just to be sincere, I'm not really sure if that's the real IP address for the specific subdomain. Also, we can try to open this one while nmap is running. You can try to open this one here. Fungacho. So we've pasted it, and then if you run it, you'll see we have been forbidden, meaning this one probably has something. It probably has something in it. That's why we're being forbidden. Also, as nmap is running, where is it? As nmap is continuing to run, because we don't know, maybe it will find some services that are open, or some tools, some ports that are open. So here on this site, if you want to contact me, you can contact me directly from this here, or you can just email me with this email here, or my X account, or you can just type on the YouTube videos, and I'm always replying. I will always reply to you guys. Funga yocho. Okay. So also, if you want just to support our progress, you can always donate here via crypto to any of these here. Okay, now let's continue. Let's see if it has finished. So I'm going to skip this part, and then maybe I'll just come back when it has already done everything. Okay, so nmap gives us a lot of data in here. If you can see, it has fingerprinted the IP address, and the IP address, yes, it is related to the Netflix service, though I'm not really sure which one yet. So let's see. Here a GET request was performed, and we've gotten 43 forbidden, which is just the same as this one that is here. Let me go back to this. Then here, if we keep going down, there's an XTCP info with an address here. We can also try this address, and we've also been given a port. We can try this address and see. So we'll copy that, and we have port 47630. So here we'll come to that, then port 47630. Just run it. If it doesn't, we can use curl. So we'll just curl, and then let me even just do it on a new new tab. So we'll just curl. Let's curl that one. It failed to connect. Let's curl it without that. Still fails to connect. Let's do dash X. I meant dash capital X. It's okay, no problem. Okay, let's come here. Let's check this second one. This second one is probably not that one. Where are you? So like this one it's HTTP option. So this one is an option request, and on the option request you get a 200. Okay, but now the problem is here we get a content of 0. So what you might ask yourself, what can we do? Now here is where we launch BAP. Let's try to launch BAP or BAP suite. Then we'll come back here. So BAP is launching, so we'll just start it. So we'll just start it, and we're using the latest BAP suite, so that is good. So it is launched. I'm not going to put any restrictions or for you to find anything. What I'm just going to do, I'll come here to my Foxy proxy, just add here BAP. Then we'll reload this one. Reload it. Error failed to connect. Okay, let's reload this one. Okay, that one was reloaded, and you can see here there's some things it's trying to scan from our link given, and this one is just informational, and this one is a load thing. So that one we are not going to look into them. So let's go to target, then not even target, let's see, it's supposed to be here. Where are you? Target, not sitemap. Did they change this thing? Proxy, okay, HTTP history, okay, this one. So this one is the one you want, and this one you're going to send it to repeater. I should have even used Ctrl+R. So here on repeater. So if we do a GET request and we send it, we get a 4.3 forbidden. But here, if we use, let's say we use options, based on our nmap, if we send it, you're supposed to get 200, okay, which is right here it is. And we have this service for a server called FreeEngineX. The only problem is we have content 0 here. So again, you ask yourself, why should it bring that? So here, remember this one is just the start, like the initial URL, but we can try to enumerate this one. So here is where, like, I think Gripper, on Gripper, though it's not that good yet, but on Gripper, so if I go back to Gripper, so Python 3, let me just write Python, I want this one, no, this one, so we'll do Python, so all these, but we're going to remove them. We do -h so that we see. Also I can just like copy and paste these ones, this nmap. Wait a minute, let me let's first and see. So if we cut nmap, okay, let's cut this one. Oh, it's there. Okay, so we can just clear all these. Let me remove this one because it's affecting my eyes. So you can just clear all these. So now if we do the H again, the help here, we have a fuzzer somewhere, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this one, the directory fuzzer. So for this directory fuzzer, I'm not sure if I have sec lists. Let me check on another tab. So sec lists, yeah, it's there. So user share sec lists. I'll just copy this one with Control Shift C, come back here. So now this one, we've seen we are using -df. So if I clear, I'll just write here the gripper what. Now here is -u because you have only one URL. Then the URL will be posted here, so that will be http like that / then 45.57.90.1 like that. Then we slash here because the fuzzing will happen here. Then I'll do -df, then -p. If I just leave it like that, it has its own endpoints which it will fuzz on there. But if I want to use the seclist one, just do that. Then I'll just paste the seclists. So user share seclists. If I tab, I'm going to go to discovery, or let's do fuzzing. Then here on fuzzing, will this one work? No, let's go to discovery. Then let's see, let's do web content. Then here I'll just use let's use this one. So I'll just use directory buster, directory list, lowercase big, like that, enter, then just run it. So it will try to find and it has found it has found a lot of them. So I've seen here something like backup. So this one, let's take this one, and it says 150 bytes. So let's take this one. So here after this slash, we take this one, backup something old, Control Shift C, like that. Come here, then paste it right here. So Control V. So we're going to remove one slash here. Then let's send it again. So you see here it's 200 okay, but 0. But let's say we do a get request, then send it. Or we get a 403 forbidden. If we could have found something here, if we could have gotten this one to be 200 okay, it would have probably worked. Let's try to do update and send it. Get for 5. That's not good. So I guess options is the only one working. Send it. Oh no, options. I guess this one's supposed to be capital S. Yeah, options is the only one working. So probably we won't get much in here. And you can see some of them have 4-3s. So I guess the 150 ones are 4-3s. Yeah, the 150 bytes are 4-3s. I guess almost all of them are 4-3s. Almost all of them. And also I don't know if you have realized, gripper is very fast. Very fast. So we don't want the 4-3s one. I should have even noticed that earlier on. So almost all of them are 4-3 ones, so that one won't work for us. But here you can just try to see if you can get something like just the common one like admin, and just send it. We get that 200 okay, but now here the problem is I'm looking at the context length. So if the context length went a bit higher, let's say thousands or something, it would have been great. Also, let's try this IP address here, because this one, let's put it here on host and just send it. I've put the admin version here, so let's remove this admin and just send it like that. It will get 200. Okay, let's do just a get request, because get is the most important one. We still get a 4.3. Let's try to fuzz this IP address. So if I come back here, we run gripper, but now instead of this one, we can also like just do here like -o. So -o for saving the outputs, and the outputs I think we reached on 3, so I'm going to go to 4 point. Let's say this one is fuzzer .txt. Then here I'm going to go all the way back. I think the home function doesn't work here. I'm going to go all the way back here. Then I'm just going to paste the IP address that I copied. Sorry, add a slash sign, then just run it. So gripper will start. It has it fuzzed? So we have gotten nothing from that, literally nothing, which is just fine. We can just leave it like that. So even I went off track. So I wanted now since we've gone off track, what I wanted us to do after the enumeration of the subdomains, we want to check which subdomains are live. If I ls now, we'll see we have all these ones. The fuzzer.txt has nothing in it. Maybe we'll just add some things in it when we fuzz another URL. Okay, so let's see. We have our subdomain. So if I cut the sub.txt, and if I just want to know how many they are, I can just do a pipe. Then I pipe it to word count per line. So word count -l, that is word count per line. So we have 1042 subdomains. If we cut it just like that, these are all the subdomains that are existing, but not all of them will be live. So you will just clear. So I'll go back to gripper. I don't want all these ones. I don't want all these there. Now since the subdomains are in a file, we'll just do -l, then I'll write the file. So the file is, let's just write subs, then tab, so subs.txt, that was on 1. Then we'll just equate it to -lv to see which ones are live. Then we'll save them out to -o, then let's use 6. So 6 point live subs.txt. Then just you remember we haven't even crawled, so we have to check which subdomains are live. Then the live subdomains will now move them into their own their own folder or their own file. Then after moving them, we'll just enumerate or maybe fuzz and crawl. So you can see all these ones that are not live, they're giving me 4 3s. All of them are giving me 4 3s. So we'll just have to wait for the result of this to finish all the 1000 plus subdomains. So let's wait and see. We haven't gotten anything. We might find something or we might not find it. Just have to wait. I'm going to skip this one and maybe just come back after it has finished all the 1000 subdomains, because I think it might take longer and that will make the video even longer. Okay, so the live subs thing is taking too long, so I'm just going to look for a subdomain that's live in here. So see, most of them are 4 3s, but remember also 4 3s. Oh, I've seen one. 403s doesn't necessarily mean that you can't access them. You just have to bypass the WAF. We can also try that, but let's try first this one to see what this one will give us. So just Control Shift C to copy that, move to this one. Or I can just do Control Shift T while here so that it takes me to this. Okay, while we are here, while we're here, what we have is this one. This is the this is the link that we have, and we want to work on it. So I want to crawl it. Since this one doesn't have the virtual environment, I don't know if it will work. Let me just see. We can just do Python. Then let's grab all that. No. Let's just grab that one. Let's use the shoe. Then just paste in our URL. Then just do -crawl. Then do -o. Let's do 7.crawl.txt. Then crawl it. I don't know if it will crawl or it will require the virtual environment to crawl, but let's see. I think it will. Let's hope it will. So as of now, it's crawling the nflx video.net, and while that is working, I'll come back here. Just pick a random 403 URL. Let's say even this one. Let's say this one. So I'll just right click here, copy link address, come to another tab, just move up. This one will be 8, or we don't need to save it first. So here I'm going to use -waf, and also the URL, I'm going to paste the new URL that we've copied. So that one, and remember it was a 403, and then we just run it, see if it will give us a way to bypass. Sorry. So let's do -h first to see which one is the WAF. So -h. So to bypass the WAF, we're going to use let's see, sec IP, content length, source code, live, okay, port scan, take over, CSRF. Did I remove the -waf? I think I removed it. Oh no, I think I removed it. It's okay. We can also try to this one to see if it can. This is something that I'm trying to work on. I'll also incorporate AI into Gripper later on. So let's use -ml. So here instead of this, we do -ml and see what this one will give us. So it says nothing has been found. Which is still good. Let's try to see -IP, because sometimes you can bypass the WAF with IP addresses. So it has found this. It's still trying to find the ASN and stuff, but these are some of the IP addresses that have been found. So you can see maybe it's hosted on amazon.com. We can see here some headers for internal IP addresses. Okay. So the target, this one, that's the domain. Then we have these addresses, and also the cloud provider, we have AWS. It's good to know all these things. The WAF that we have here, it's generic or behavioral detection. So They're a bit smarter. I guess the AWS people are the one working on this one. They're a bit smarter. So let's try to see these ones, what they will give us. So Control C, no, Control Shift C, then come here on the browser. Instead of this one, I just see it will probably give us a 4.3 if I'm not wrong, or maybe it can bypass and just go to the next thing. Let's wait and see. Also, while it's running, if we check our babsuit here, go to the proxy, then HTTP history, you'll find that here it's running here. So this one you can just Control R it to take it to the repeater, which is this one. So this is the IP address that we're working on. If we send it, here it's still loading, if you can see here. So it takes a little bit of time, but we're going to wait for the response. So this one is waiting for the response, here it's also waiting for the response. Let's go back here to our terminal. We can try another IP address. So that one was 54.195.169.127. Let's try this one first. We're going to try all of them first, see what they will give us. So I'll just paste here, then run it. So it on its own just chose HTTP because it saw that's an IP address. So let's see here, Control Shift C, then just this one. I'm going to code I'm going to put the sections on the YouTube channel so that you can go to whatever section you want to see. Okay, so let those ones run and we'll see what they will give us, if they will give us anything. It should give us something at least, or maybe it won't, then it will just cut off. Okay, the problem with this bug bounty thing is that most of the time you have to sit and wait and read a lot of things. You have to really read a lot of things. While they are still loading, maybe I'll come back here. Then I can just use this one. Now instead of -IP, I do HTTP like that, // then Control Shift V, that one. Then we're going to check if it's live. Clipper works faster than anything I've ever met, says the creator, who is that? But let's see if it will give us anything. Let's see if it will give us anything. I don't know if my IP is the one being blocked or what's happening. So this one has finished. It's gotten an error because it has failed to connect. This one has also gotten an error because it has failed to connect. Because I think we're trying to connect to, since I've seen the ASN is for AWS, we're trying to connect to AWS, which, oh, you see it's saying it's not live. That's because it's not finding anything. And also we've seen it's failing to connect. So we're going to leave that one. Let's see which other thing we can use here. So let's see what this one has given us. This one is still crawling. And let's see here, this one, is it finished or not yet? Still going on. So there's a lot of things running here, especially this one. I know this one is doing a lot because we have I inserted here the gripper crawler, which will search for things, will crawl the website. Then I've also included the wayback crawler, which it's inserted inside the gripper crawler. It will also crawl again, and then it will also use clt.sh. If you have like an alien vault or Shodan API keys, it will also use those ones to try find even more. It will find to crawl the site and find even more URLs. so it will take a little bit of time, but it's working in the background. I didn't want to put too much verbose, but if you see here, I added, I think, a -v flag for the verbosity. It's supposed to be somewhere. If you want to see what it's doing in the background, you can use it, but I don't like using it. I just like running it the way it is. So there's really not much to do because the things are running, but they're not yet finished. But again, it's fast. It's still fast. What I can do, I can just take this link, copy it, come to this one. Then let's say we try, if we do the -lv, it will tell us it's live because it's live. If we do the SC here, so we can try to do these three, see if it's live, if we check the content length, and also we check the status code. So come here, paste that, then do -lv, -sc, and -cl for the content length. Then run it. Let's see. So you see it redirects to this one, to Netflix. Oh, it redirects to netflix.com. It redirects to netflix.com. I don't think it has gotten the context length. So let's remove these ones and see if it will get the context length. Yeah, it gets this one because I think this one is also for netflix.com since it's redirecting. So let's see here, netflix.com, and run it. So this one is 1,000, is it a million? No, 104,359 bytes, and also this one. Yeah, it's redirecting to netflix.com. I don't know if netflix.com it's on the, it's here. Can check, so I can just search Control F, then Netflix. Yeah, this one's a primary target, so you can even do this one instead of wasting time on all these, because this one they're taking too long. But I'm still going to leave them to run. Maybe it will give us something, and I'm saving them. So this one, yeah, this one is also saving. Okay, so for the netflix.com, I don't want it to be included together with the wildcard, so I'm just going to make another directory. So make then let's just do netflix -main, like that. So if I ls, we have this folder here, so we can cd into that netflix folder. Then in here we're going to start by I think we can fuzz. Yes, let's fuzz it. So I'll just come back here, then this one I'll just do -df, maybe save it with -o. After -o, we're going to save it to, let's now, this one, since we are starting, just do 0 point. This one, let's call it fuzzer.txt, then just run it. So since I haven't connected it to like the other, what's called the checklists, it's going to use whatever I give it to try and find anything on this one. So most of them are just 3 ones, and mostly you'll find that they're just redirecting back into netflix.com. So let's see, you might find as a 200 one, or maybe something else like a 500 one. So like those ones are 4 3 ones. Those ones might contain something. See, it's 7 bytes. They might contain something, but we're not sure yet. So most of them are just 3 ones, 3 ones, 3 ones. So let's see, let's wait for it. And again, Gripper is very fast, very fast. This one is still continuing, but I guess that's because some are getting like 18 seconds, some are getting 18 seconds, and some are getting even, I think I saw one for like 60 something seconds. That's for a whole minute, so that's why it's taking too long. This one has taken 2 seconds to enumerate. See, this one has taken 18. I guess that's why this one's taken 2, 1. So that's how they are working. Let's see here. This one is it finished? Still going on. But I guess some of them are taking a bit longer, because now we've moved out of like we started with the first ones. Now this one it's admin, then it has gone to admin, then another admin, or yeah. So we are going to just wait. But while waiting, we can try these ones. So let's see which one is more important. So like this one, UI.php, maybe this one, if we find something, we can change values on this website. So let's see, copy that link, then we just come up here. I don't want it to be too much, so I'll just close all these, then I'll just Control V here and run it. So we'll see we have been blocked. But now if you come here and then you go to proxy, so this one is the one that we want, that we're getting blocked on. So content length is 7 bytes. That's because of this block, the word blocked. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, yeah, 7 characters will give us 7 bytes. Okay, so now we want to try things on this. So what you can do, since it's PHP, you can just do Control R to send it to repeater here. Then let's add here like an x dash origin. Then let's do like example .txt. I want to see if we cannot txt.com. I want to see if we can do like an SSRF on it. Then we've sent, then let's see what it will give us. Let's see what it will give us. So I think either my net it's getting slower, or since everything is running here on this one like a lot of things are running. See here, it has gotten like all these ones from Wayback Machine, and this one from the archives. So we're going to leave it just to keep on running. I don't know if it has saved them already. So if I do Control Shift T for another tab, then if I ls, I think the crawl, I think it has to finish, then it will give us what we want. So we're just going to wait for it to finish, or to finish up there. Also this one, I think by now it's about to finish because it has gone too long. Okay, where was I? So here we were waiting for this one to see if it will give us any response. So it has given us a 0 response. What about, instead of that one, let's do just origin. Oh, it has, we have to wait for it to finish the other one so that we can continue. So if this one works and is reflected here, we can come here to collaborator, then take that collaborator request, then insert it here. So that has given us nothing. Let's just do origin. Don't know if origin is up here. It isn't there anywhere. Then send that request, and we see if it will give us anything. Because if we manage to get it, this one will give us something good, because this means we can change something on Netflix, whatever this Swagger endpoint is. let's check if these ones have finished. This one's still running, this one is still running. I guess it's using a very big list, because if this one is still on admin, it's using a very big list. Very big list. And on Gripper there's an automatic stealth mode, but also there's a flag for adding additional stealth. You can add different proxies to be even more stealthier. So I think I'm going to set this one for all the subdomains. Hey, this one has found 674,000 URLs from Wayback Machine. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. I'm waiting on this one. So it's getting nothing. Let's see. If we just do a slash without anything, it should take us, I think, it will redirect us to like netflix.com, I think. Oh, we're already on Netflix. So it should give us something, a lot of things here. Maybe don't know how many, 100,000 and something context length. So it should be shown here on this response page here. But I guess maybe my Wi-Fi is a little bit slower, or because a lot of processes are running, we're not getting anything. Why is it not showing? Have I been blocked? I think I've been blocked. Yeah, I think my IP address has been blocked. Let's change this one here to see. Let's do 8889, then send it. So we're just trying to play around with what Netflix has, or whatever server they're running, to see if we give it a different user agent, it will pass through. Because I think my IP address has been blocked. Oh, there's even this origin here. You have to remove it. Have to remove it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this one, the crawl has finished. It has finished. So let's cut 87, pass it through the word count per line. No, word count. So WC per line. We have 2511. Oh, the unique ones that were found. I guess these ones that it said here, all these ones, some of them are duplicates, or some of them have like let's say 1.netflix.com, let's say netflix.com slash admin, netflix.com slash admin1. So we don't need all those, we just need like the first one. I guess that's what it has done. Okay, so for those ones, if I cut the txt file for the crawl, this is what we have. These are all the things that we have, so we can just clear. No, clear. Then if now I cut 7, now I want to like grep some few things. Grepping, if for those who don't know, it's just making sure that you want to see whatever you want to see. So if we just write grep, then let's say we need like assets, so it will search. It hasn't found anything there, so let's say we need oh, okay, I see the problem. So if we ls, okay, it's good. So let's say we need JS, so you see it's searching for JS everywhere, but we don't need like that JS, we need .js. Okay, still that one no, so we need to add a $sign at the end. So it has found nothing there. Let's see if we have like a JSON file. we have this one is probably not even a JSON file. Okay, I don't know which command we used to crawl. Yeah, it was this one. So the next thing I want to do, I want to search for JS. So JS. Now this one I want to do crawl. I'll do info and just crawl. Okay. Let's not do this one. Let's not do -u. Since you have already there, it has already crawled. You'll just use -l, then 7. That one. Then just run it. So what this one is doing, it will go into that file, search for all JS. Then after searching for the JS and also on all other URLs, it will try to find on the JavaScript maybe like API keys or bucket keys for AWS. Since it's using AWS, maybe the bucket keys for the AWS, and we'll see if it will find anything. Again, Gripper is very fast, very fast, and very efficient. It's just that what we are doing, there are a lot of URLs, and also maybe my net may be a little bit slower. So this one has gotten to be, I think I used a very large very large what's it called, payload. So here I think I'll have to remove this one. I think this one is the one affecting everything, so I'll just send it like that. So I think now it should be faster in bringing back the response, if I'm not wrong. Then here maybe if we get like a cache, maybe we can do cache deception. Maybe you can also do cache poisoning if possible. So let's wait for the response and see what the response will give us. Why is it giving us nothing? Why is it giving us nothing? Don't know where Stripe came from. Don't need that one. An encrypted communication. Let's click this one and see. I don't. Oh yeah, I haven't paid for the AI thing in Babsuit, so it won't work. That didn't work. It won't work. Okay, let's see here. What we want is this one. We only have that, and it's not giving us any response. I don't know why it's not giving us any response. Let's try to search it here. It's not giving us any response. I think my IP address has been blocked. I think that's it. I do have Node. I do have Node. Maybe you can connect it to like let's do Canada. Montreal is good. Hopefully it will connect. So the video is not shoot. So Node is not connecting, so I just want to shorten the video and end it from here because it's getting longer than it's supposed to. I think we've already hit the 1 hour mark, but before we stop the video, I just want to show you like a few things here on gripper. So if I do python 3 gripper, this one dash h, no, so it's python 3. So you'll see that gripper has a lot of things. The crawler, it has subdomain enumeration, it has different scanners that you can use to get what you want. I even have the GraphQL scanner here, and also I'm still going to add a lot of things. So you can try gripper. Gripper is a very good software, or let's call it a tool. It's written purely in Python, for those who want to try to create something like this. Yeah, and also don't forget to visit the site, and again, just before you forget, the site is https like that algorithm pwd.site, algorithm pwd.site. I think my internet is a little bit disconnected. Oh, I guess that's why the node wasn't working. Oh, I'm still connected to BAP. Okay, let's disable, then reload it. So the site is algorithm pwd.site. I'm going to add more commands here on the command generator, and also if I have any open source tool, you can always find it here on GitHub tools. These are all my open source tools. There's one I'm doing currently together with gripper. If I finish it, it will probably show up here. Also on media is just my YouTube videos. The latest YouTube video will always show up here, like this one is the latest video that I posted. Also here on vulnerabilities, sorry, it's just an explanation of just a few vulnerabilities. So if you click one, this shows up and it will show you like just a small explanation of a vulnerability that whichever one you've clicked here. So that's good. Also here on about, you can read about me, and also here if you want to contact me again, you can always contact me via, it's loading, via this contact form, or via my YouTube videos. You can just comment and I'll comment back. Also you can message me on Twitter, or you can message this email here. Also for support, you can donate here with this cryptocurrency. These are different wallets. They will go directly to me, and we'll use it to better our YouTube and also generally our everything, so that we can work even better, get smarter ways of finding vulnerabilities to make work easier. So that's all for today. So we'll continue on another day.